If you want to anticipate a breakout or if you want to find a good breakout, what you should understand is the concept of momentum pause. Whenever a stock starts going up, in the up move, there is a pause. And this pause can be of 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. But from that particular pause, where the momentum slows down to a crawl, but it doesn't give up the gains, that is a good stock which is likely to break out. That is a stock which you should be looking at as your watch list kind of a stock. Momentum pause. You want momentum pauses, right? More than a pullback, a momentum pause is a much better quality stock or a better quality breakout, because in that case, why did the momentum pause? Because there are still buyers, right? That's why there is a momentum pause. So it is the selling which is coming in after the stock has gone up 20, 30, 40% in the first leg is getting ups out. And in order to understand this concept of momentum pause, let's look at some of the examples from recent time on stocks which were going up. They had a momentum pause and they had a breakout. So you'll understand it better. So for that, let me go to TC2000 and show you TC2000. And if you see TC2000 and some of the examples, if you look at, what you are going to see is like here is an example of a stock, right? And it gained momentum, and after gaining momentum, it went up like 25%, and then it goes sideways, right? And this is where it had a breakout. So that is a momentum pause, and from the breakout, then the stock makes 71% move. So momentum paused for some time, and as you go through more examples, you'll understand this much better. So if you look at Mosaic, again, stock gains momentum, it is going up. Then there is a momentum pause. The stock does nothing for a couple of days, 5, 6 or 10 days, 7 bars, and then there is a breakout, and from the breakout, the stock goes up 23%. Momentum pauses are extremely good for buying breakouts. Here, the stock has a momentum, it has a momentum pause, and from there it breaks out, and from that momentum pause breakout, it goes up 86%. So try and create a watch list of stocks which are having a momentum pause. So this stock went up, right here it had a small momentum pause of 3 days, there is a breakout, and from the breakout it makes 20% move. Again there is a pause in momentum, and you will see that where there is very little selling in this, and then there is a breakout and it makes 33% move. Similarly, Oxy, which is a trade which I did recently, establishes momentum pause, right? Momentum pause, it's hardly pauses. That's not even like and then it has a breakout, and from the breakout it makes 47% move just in a couple of days. So momentum pauses where the stock has an orderly momentum pause. Here, this is another example. The stock is going up, so there is an established momentum, right? Whenever this thing is green, it's established momentum. Then it has a momentum pause, and then it has a breakout. From that breakout, it goes up 11%. Again, there is a momentum pause, and there is a breakout, and from that breakout, it goes up 27%. Hunt for momentum pauses, or your watch list should consist of momentum pauses. Momentum pauses are signs of strength, because this is the stock goes up, there is a momentum pause of 3 days, gains is not given up, and from there stock in 2 days makes 25%. Another momentum pause, and from there stock breaks out in 3 days, makes 32% move, 35% move. These are momentum pauses. Again here, momentum pause, right? This is not pullbacks, this is just pause in momentum, and from pause in momentum there is a breakout, and from that breakout stock goes up 35%. Similarly, here is a stock which had an earnings, so this was an earnings CP, actually it went up, momentum pause, and then there was a breakout here, and now it is still going up from that pause. So if you can study momentum pauses and look at momentum pauses where the stock has a momentum pause and after that it goes up, then you will see that you will be able to make a lot more money. Again, this stock is having a momentum pause here, right? Or this, and these are all recent examples. I'm not giving you examples from like 10 years ago or 20 years ago. These are recent examples. So stock had a momentum pause, breaks out, makes 8 or 9%, again breaks out, makes a move, and then goes up like in a 29% in a couple of days. Again, momentum pause. This is how stocks behave when they have momentum. They like go up, then they pause, they have a big breakout, and from the breakout, the stock goes up. Very common phenomena. And the key is to find a momentum pause where there is very little selling. In this particular case, again, there is a momentum established, stock breaks out, and then from there makes 64%. Another breakout, small momentum pause, breaks out and makes a 50% move. Now this is pullback. This is not a momentum pause because like in a high selling came in, high volume came in. Here like this was just a pause in momentum. So if you can identify zones where there is a momentum pause, and earlier in the move you can find a momentum pause, more likely that you are going to find big moves like this, right? So if you are looking for making money, look for momentum pauses like this and breakouts from those momentum pauses. And if you can do that, that's a very high quality stock. Why are these high quality stocks? Why are momentum pauses higher quality stocks? Is because they went up. So they are buyers. When they pause, there is no selling, or whatever selling is coming in is being absorbed by the market or by strong buyers. And then they have a breakout. Those breakouts have a higher probability of working as against if you buy a breakout which is coming in from a pullback or a breakout which is coming in from a consolidation which is very choppy. And each of these things, if you see most of these breakouts or most of these examples which I showed you, the momentum pauses were not very choppy. They were very orderly pauses, right? And they were very orderly pauses. There were hardly any. This was a very orderly pause. The more orderly the pause is, and if it is not very volatile, you will find that the stock is going to be like here. If you see this wasn't really a very volatile pause, right? And it's a pause, and then the market breaks out. And once it breaks out, it makes a big move. So look for momentum pause. Create a watch list of momentum pause, and then you will improve your success ratio in buying breakouts, or your trades are going to work. And as your trades start working, and if you have higher win rate, then it's better on your heart, it is better on your mind, it is better on your account. You're not going to have big drawdowns, and you'll stick to a method. You'll make a method work. If the method has a high win rate, not only high win rate in terms of percentage of trade working, but also in a quick 3-5 days, if the trade is making 13-14%, you can do the calculation. You will be able to compound your money faster. So momentum pause is a concept which you need to really understand and use.